Welcome into another edition of the Union Football Coaches Show. That guy smiling right there is Kirk Frederick, the head coach of the Redskins. I'm Rick Corey. What a nice night down in Mustang. And you can't say that very often.
No, no, you can't, that's for sure. But, you know, Mustang does a really nice job. I was telling their coach, Coach Dombeck, before that they have a nice atmosphere down there. Do a great job in their pregame. You can tell their community's behind their program. And but the one thing that I was challenging our kids about is be the most excited team to play. Right. There's been some times we've gone down there where the other team's been more excited than us, and first long road trip, you don't want to walk out kind of dead. You want to have a little bit of excitement about you, and I was proud of our kids.
They did. And also, by the way, thanks to the Mustang folks for doing all that homecoming stuff before the game started. Right. We appreciate that. Let's take a look at the stats. There's some wonderful numbers here when you see this. The first two that jump out to me are 9 first downs and 88 yards rushing. I guess you put 3, 55 yards passing. What great defensive numbers for your guys.
Well, defensively, I felt like our guys really played well. It helped us at a lot of similar sets that Owasso would run, so it's 2 weeks in a row. There was a comfort level with our kids, but just seeing kids making plays, you know, Trey Thompson, JT McLeod, Michael Panther, you know, those guys, several of those guys across the defense just making plays all night long. It was a lot of fun.
And you see those interceptions, 3 interceptions, one of those taken back for a touchdown by JT McLeod, and I mean, he showed a Trey Brown burst.
Yeah, he absolutely did, and a lot of people, you know, it's deceptive how fast he is, and those who have watched him in track understand that he has a great stride to him. You know, plays football the way it's supposed to be played, trying to find a way to get the ball in his hands, and we were able to do that. And then, of course, him getting the interception. I think he dropped 4 or 5 of them last year. So Coach Witcher having him work at receiver, I think, is going to take credit for that interception as well.
Whatever it matters. You know, and I saw Trey go in and make a couple of nice blocks at your tight end position. Guys playing a lot of different positions. Interestingly, we talked on the radio broadcast to JT afterwards. Some guys don't like that switch over. He seemed to really like it. So are you getting a lot of buy-in?
We are. We're, you know, especially from him and a few of the other guys. They're just trying to find a way to make an impact on the team. And you see some of those guys that may be seniors that have played either 2 or 3 years in one spot. Hey, they feel like they have a handle on that. Not that everything's mastered by any means, but you know, they want to do more. And so it's been great buy-in. It's energized our team, and we look forward to seeing how that grows with JT as well as some other guys.
Well, and speaking of how it grows, it grew into Peyton Thompson being your offensive player of the game. I thought Peyton was really solid.
Yeah, you know, there's a record on the board, but a couple of different quarterbacks hold right now of 5 touchdowns in a game, and Peyton was able to put his name up there on our record board. 5 touchdowns, 80% in his passing. Just made great decisions. Very proud of the way that Peyton threw the football.
And then JT on defense, which makes some sense.
Yeah, JT, the pick 6. You get a pick 6, it's hard to overshadow. Yeah. And we had several guys that played really well, but you know, JT was dominant on that side and excited. I think JT's made the board on special teams and on defense as well. And so we'll have to see if he can ever be the offensive player of the week.
And then Michael Walker on special teams.
Yeah, Mike did a nice job blocking the punt. Right. You know, we've said this before. You block a kick, you do something pretty special like that in our special teams, you've got a great chance. And not to overshadow Noah, 40-yard field goal, had 8 touchbacks. You know, kicking the ball in the end zone. Outstanding job in our special team.
Yeah, Noah gets hot tub player of the game because he had to have the leg iced when he was all done. All right, when we come back, we'll get to the first half highlights. It's a fast start, a great start for Union as they take on Mustang. That's next here on the Union Football Coaches Show.
For more than 50 years, Central States Orthopedics and Eastern Oklahoma Orthopedic Center have been the area's leading orthopedic and sports medicine providers. And now, we've joined forces as Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma. One name, one focus. Excellent orthopedic and sports medicine care. Together, we serve as the team physicians for almost every high school and university in the region. We are the area's leading expert for work-related injuries, and our surgical hospital is the only 5-star rated hospital in Tulsa. Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma. Come see why we're better together.
Union fans, stay connected with your favorite team all year long with the official app of the Union Redskins. A free download in the App Store and Google Play, the Union Redskins athletic app will keep you up to date with all things Union. Schedules, scores, rosters, news, social media, final score notifications, as well as live broadcasts are just a touch away. The official app of the Union Redskins. You can download it today for free in the App Store and Google Play.
Welcome back to another segment of the Union Football Coaches Show. Rick Corey along with Kirk Frederick, the head coach of the Redskins. Let's get right to the first half highlights of Union and Mustang on the road at Mustang. What's the biggest problem with traveling, Coach?
Well, it's just trying to make sure that the kids understand how to focus. They're in a different environment. The locker room's different. Obviously, you worry about did somebody forget their jersey or their helmet, but for the most part, our guys did a really nice job at just being out of the environment, out of the routine, and trying to create that routine while you're on the road.
And got a nice start fast.
Great start, trying to get the ball on the edge. They had the box kind of packed in there, taking away the run, and we're able to get the ball out. You see Torrey making a play before that, Pearson, JT McLeod, those guys doing a really good job. Peyton doing a good job getting the ball outside, just trying to keep the defense on their heels just a little bit. I love Darius, you know, not the yards he had the week before, but a couple of those yards, you know, like that one right there, that just gets 4 or 5 extra yards after contact. I thought he ran really tough inside. Got the ball, good block on the outside there again, picking up 6 or 7 yards with JT. This was a very long, methodical drive. Excited about that. Darius makes a nice cut there. Punishing runner as the safety tries to step up and make the play. Good decision to the outside. Again, great block with Kenny on the outside. I thought Kenny Avery did a good job in his blocking up outside. Their defense, get a linebacker run through, puts us in a tough situation. Take the ball down the field, hold the ball just a little bit late. But fortunately for us, the ball comes back, get a little pass interference, gives us a fresh set of downs. Great job by Ricky coming around the corner on the block there. Stromberg doing a nice job with that. And KP, there's another great block by Kenny. And just give Kyler a chance on that edge, and his speed, he's going to get into the corner.
And watch this replay of it. You're going to see right in your face.
Great camera work here. Look at the block by Kenny Avery right there. Gets to the edge, makes the guy miss. Outstanding job, and a lot of fun. A lot of guys celebrating to start out that first possession.
You said methodical it was. Loved how you moved everything around in that drive.
We did. A lot of different misdirections and those things. Talked about Michael Panther. What a great play early. Ripping the ball out. Our guys, you know, we say a lot, you know, if you get the grease hot just a little bit, our guys are going to play pretty hard. You can see right now, right off the bat, we get a big turnover and get the ball down in that part of the field. Trey Thompson, excited for him, and really fun sideline at that time.
Yeah, brought you the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, at practice we give away fruit snacks for any turnover, so I think he was coming to get his fruit snacks there. Got the ball inside the 10, trying to punch the ball in there. We get it really close inside for a first down. We go under center for a quarterback sneak. Got to get a little more experience with that. Mishandle the ball. Don't ever like to see the ball turned over in the red zone. I think that was the only time in the red zone we didn't score. And so most of the night was pretty well, but we've got to clean that up. Defense coming back in. We come in off of blitz and just kind of misread the tight end just a little bit, about half a second late. You can see our guys coming in, Isaiah McGuire, Trey Thompson in on the hit. Just a mistimed blitz, and then just a hair off on the coverage and gives them a first down.
Well, you tackled well most of the night.
Nice job, Nick Jones coming in, making a nice play. Love how Murdoch strings the ball out to the outside there from the defensive line. Those guys are so disruptive. There's a big third down, 3rd and 1 or 2, and tons of guys in there. Michael Panther. Lots of guys in on the play. I thought that Jake played really well from the inside as well. We won the punt. You know, they punted several times. We get this nice return out of Kyler. And we punted the ball well on the one time we had to punt, and I really like how our punt block team took care of business during the game.
Kyler's running it, Kyler's catching it.
Kyler with the ball in his hands is a good deal. Come back here on a big 3rd down, run the quarterback. That's something we haven't shown, and love how Peyton has done a nice job.
That's a nice throw.
Nice ball, a little pop route. And I think we'll come back with that ball and complete that ball in the near future.
I think he was just surprised at the velocity.
Yeah, he was winging that ball pretty good. Looked like it was coming out of the jugs machine. Spencer Shadle on the big post route. He runs that route exactly the way you'd want him to. The quarterback's able to put the ball on the spot. You can see the protection is very good there. and comes back in. Nice job, Spencer. Outstanding job. Love watching our kids celebrate. And again, Spencer running around looking for somebody, somebody to high five. I think they ran right by him.
White turns.
Great job there by Dawson Prock. Dawson Prock, senior linebacker. Great job putting pressure on the quarterback. JT McLeod, good coverage down the field. And I think they got him for a hold, gave them a first down. Nice job on that edge over there. Elijah Tomlin stringing the ball out, doing a good job with it. Again, just making them snap the football. They run the counter play. Dawson Prock just levels the guard on the pull. They got nowhere to go with it, and lots of guys are able to fit inside. Outstanding job by Trey and Dorsey. And of course, Murdoch in there making a nice stop.
Yeah, they just kept, guys just kept bringing hats.
Get the ball to the outside. Got Xavier there. Picks up a couple of yards. X is a senior running back for us. Catches the ball out of the field pretty well. Again, Darius, just a tough yard. You can see on contact the way he's hitting the hole, doing a nice job. Great block by Brock Henry to the inside. Again, gives us a couple there. Love the protection and putting the ball down the field just a little bit over the left shoulder. KP's going to come up with more of those than he doesn't. And so we give the ball a little hand sweep there to JT McLeod, and you get to see some of that speed.
Great vision there too, and he makes the move back to the inside.
Big block you can see. Kicks it out right there by Darius. That's smart, you know, you're obviously trying to pin that guy, but he runs upfield so far. Darius just runs him straight up the field, gives us a big hole, and JT goes to the house.
That's a pretty stride.
Great backside defense right there by Isaiah McGuire and Trey. You can see those guys finish it up. Again, good backside defense there by Elijah. Quarterback keeps the ball, and just love those guys there. A lot of guys chasing. You can see Q in there at defensive line, plays offensive guard, but getting a little D-line time. And we come right back, good pressure, good coverage. JT picks off the ball, and we get the pick six. There's nothing more exciting to me in football than to see an interception return for a touchdown, and love that play.
When a guy has that kind of success, it just makes him work harder.
Come right back. They get the quarterback on the edge. You see Watts right there. Cameron doing a good job fitting, making it really tough on those guys. Not a whole lot of rushing yards on the night for them. Again, you see Jake in there making a nice play. Just an outstanding job.
He keeps it, or he gives it, pardon me, to the right side.
Big play. Again, Jake Rogers in there. Of course, McGuire put great pressure, getting double teamed. We come back across there. JoJo Nichols making a nice stop. This is kind of right before the half. They're trying to get the ball. JoJo comes right back with a nice pick. Great job. I thought just for a second if we could get it to that sideline, he may return that one as well.
Yeah, I thought the same thing if he'd gotten that one extra block. But well, a really good, complete first half. Certainly, there'll be some things you'll talk about at the half, but that's an easier speech, isn't it?
Well, there is no doubt about it. You know, the one thing that we talk about is trying to start fast and finish. And so we had that methodical drive in the first quarter, and then scoring 20 points in the second quarter, I think is a way to make a statement when you're on the road.
All right, so when we come back, we'll get to the second half highlights of Tulsa Union and Mustang. That's next on the Union Football Coaches Show.
My dad's always saying a little extra effort now will really pay off later. Here's how you can put in just a little extra effort and help out our schools in a big way. Just switch your checking account to TTCU. It's easy. You get $150 just for switching. And every time you use your school pride card, TTCU donates to our schools. So far, over $1 million. They're the only ones doing that. So make the switch to TTCU and be the person who's making a difference for our schools.
Are you out of high school and looking for a career? At Tulsa Tech, you can explore exciting opportunities in IT, aviation, automotive, manufacturing, visual arts, and more. And Tulsa Tech offers a tuition-free scholarship for adults 18 to 23 years old. That's what I said, free. It's called the Accelerating Independent Scholarship. It's like fast-tracking into a career you love, can make money in, and a career with a future. Find out more about Tulsa Tech's Accelerating Independent Scholarship at tulsatech.edu.
It's time for the second half highlights on the Union Football Coaches Show of Union and Mustang. Rick Corey along with the head coach, Kirk Frederick. Let's just get right to it. Great great field shot of watching Noah kick it through the end zone.
There's no doubt. Those guys chasing the ball down the field. You know, he kicks it in the end zone so many times. Such a challenge to get our guys to chase the ball. They're like, well, it's going to go in the end zone, coach. Of course, they catch you on that every once in a while. But we start out defensively. JoJo Nichols with a nice stop. There's McGuire and company with another big one inside. Darius taking up 2 there, and just good defense there by JT. Come back. This is the way you want to start a half. Get a 3 and out, and then block a punt. Michael Walker with a nice block there. Several guys coming in. Love the way that we started the half. Get the ball to the outside. Good block by KP, and get JT out there on the edge. Brock Henry with a great block to the outside there. Pick up a few more yards. Come back here. Little underneath route there to Torrey Dillard. Torrey fighting for extra yards. Hang on to the football, Torrey. And Torrey is becoming a weapon for us as well. Tough running inside. And we try to come back right here to Trey Thompson in the end zone. Kind of gets drugged down there, and we've got to come right back. Great job to our quarterback, buying time, and KP, he just put the ball right where KP, and great snag there in the end zone.
When he slides and kept himself even the whole time so he could make that throw.
That was perfect. Another great kickoff by Noah and our kickoff team. You can tell their kickoff guys aren't even attempting to go get the ball. It's going to wind up somewhere in Oklahoma City, I think.
Yeah, he put it just short of Edmond, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he knocked that dog out of it.
Good pressure underneath. Great job by JT. I thought he was going to pick that one there. Jake Rogers coming in. What a great play. Feeling the quarterback moving out of there. And Jake makes a really nice play. Good pressure. Here he comes. Outstanding technique. Good tackle. Just a perfect job by our junior linebacker. Come back with another punt. We're really close to getting another one there. And, man, you just love the tenacity that KP has right there. I told him that's the toughest 15-yard return he's had to take there. Trying to get the ball at the T-seam down the middle. They covered up really well. Get the ball back inside. Look at the push up front. I mean, just a wave of guys from Mustang getting knocked off the football. Great job by Darius again. The tough running after the play. Just an outstanding job. Come back, hit a little screen to the outside. Good play call. Gabe Cantu with a nice block. Of course, Q out there. Shadle. Those guys doing an awesome job. You can see the blocking on the edge, on the screen. As guys are coming down there. Nice job there by Gabe. Shadle's got to hold his block for a long time, and then he's able to get into the end zone for another score.
Yeah, I love his patience and vision right there, and then trucks a guy at the end. That gets him better.
Here we go with another one of those kickoffs. The one thing about this is we give away candy bars for kickoffs, you know, inside the 20, and so I have to keep giving candy bars to Noah. He continues. I think he got about 10 candy bars the other night.
Well, he's 10. He can take it.
There you go. Got the boot play on the outside. Got good pressure by Micah there. The quarterback or the official thought it was maybe too good a pressure. Get him a first down. Nice play by Josh on the edge. Getting off the block, making a good play there. Junior outside linebacker. Jaquan with good coverage. How about Josh Peoples right there? Nice play. Does a great job making the quarterback indecisive on the read play. Outstanding job by Dawson Prock to the inside and gives us the ball back. Got a few reserves in there. Exciting to see some of those guys like Elijah Goree and Parker in there doing a good job. We got Eglinton in there. Got some offensive linemen that really proud of those guys getting an opportunity to play a little bit.
Yeah, new quarterback in there.
Got Marley in there. You got Trent DeSmit, our junior quarterback, doing a nice job. It's really good to see, you know, our guys go in and execute and try to move the ball down the field. Got good protection on the edge. Nice throw and catch out to the outside to Brown from Trent, and nice little chip shot 40-yarder. And I just continue to be impressed with what Noah does. And, of course, Henry being the snapper. Good hold there by Kyler. Brock with that, and get that 40-yard field goal that type of experience and also that type of weapon is just invaluable to us.
And having that mix of first-teamers and second-teamers in there, I think, is really valuable for those guys. They do have to raise their level.
They absolutely do. You know, we talked to our guys a lot about finishing games, about fourth-quarter touchdowns. How about the ball boy right there? I know his mama would be proud. JT, of course, Jack Federline as well is another ball boy that's got a lot of experience with us. And one of the former ball boys is out there playing football right now. So exciting to see coaches' kids around the game. Come back here to the outside, and we're just off the edge there. Joe Cleary does a good job getting it to the sideline. Almost had him out of bounds. Proud of Keith of doing that. You know, we've got a goal of no fourth-quarter touchdowns, and those guys that are battling out there are trying to keep that goal, doing a really good job with it. They come back to the screen. There's Micah there on defense of that. Good job by Peoples, and just our guys continuing to battle. You got Damari Beard, you got Gibbs out there. There's Keith Dorsey again making a nice play with Grant Crooms from the safety position. Again, fourth-quarter touchdowns are a big deal to our guys, and you can see them in there keeping them out of the end zone. Come in to block the field goal, and it just sneaks over the bar there, but so they get the 3 points. Come back inside. We got Jalen Smith carrying the football inside. Come back with a little sweep to the outside there by Braden White, executing our offense. Again, Smith on the carry, doing a good job. Stephon Forbes with the punt, 43-yard punt. Outstanding job. What I really like about this, it's a negative 2 yards on the return. Great coverage down the field. Guy's doing a great job. Really proud of Stephon. He's struggled a little bit early on. We see him make those punts every day in practice, and to get one off during the game is just going to build confidence and help us in the future.
You notice the guy that first got to greet him was Noah.
That's right. Palmer down the field with good coverage, doing an outstanding job. Jacob Bajek on the pressure there inside, doing a good job. Got a great play. Ryan Harris, what a great stop there by senior linebacker on the screen. Again, guys just battling tough inside and continuing to make plays.
It's getting swallowed too. You guys are punishing them when they catch it.
They are. They really are excited. Really played well. It was Union football. It was a lot of fun to see our kids celebrate. They knew they'd gone through some adversity, being on the road, and put together a full, complete game.
Yeah, that is. I was going to say that. Complete game is what comes to mind right there. Your kicking game was good. You were solid everywhere. You got a lot of guys in. That's satisfying on a road trip.
It really is, and it's stuff you can build on. You know, it's you continue to talk to our kids about the little things, trying to find a way to push yourself over the edge. We felt like against Owasso, we left a few points out on the board. We didn't want to make that same mistake twice, and you can see where they came through this time. You can point through, hey, keep listening to the coaches, keep working hard, execute our game plan, and you can just see over the horizon those playoffs are coming here in about 40 days.
Yeah, when you get that feeling, you can kind of feel that wave coming. All right, when we come back, we're going to have Up Close and Personal. We'll talk a little bit about next week's game. It'll be right here at home, finally back here at home, Union Tuttle Stadium. That's next on the Union Football Coaches Show.
Hey Union students, show off your Union spirit by wearing Union gear, only available at the UWear store. The UWear store has athletic gear, clothing, and other merchandise so that you and your friends can look stylish while repping the U. The UWear store has the best quality items and is partnered up with major brands such as Nike, Under Armour, and even Champion. For a limited time, Union High School students who present their ID at checkout will receive 10% off all items. So stop by the UWear store today and reward yourself with some awesome gear.
We're back on the Union Football Coaches Show. That's Kirk Frederick, the head coach of the Redskins. I'm Rick Corey. Let's get right to Up Close and Personal and see some great pictures. Dean Atchison, who lives in Mustang, by the way.
This was a short road trip for Dean. So appreciative of him and what he does for us. Here's KP getting the ball on the edge, doing a good job. Peyton doing a nice job getting the ball out to him, reading the RPO. Gabe Cantu in there blocking, great job. Of course, you got senior Quentin Barnes in the background there. Gabe did a nice job for us, snapping the football, playing there. Spencer Shadle. I love the Torrey Dillard on the sideline over there. It's like he just anticipation, catch the ball, catch the ball, catch the ball. So excited to see Spencer do that. Of course, we talked a lot about JT. What a fine young man. Great grade point average. Just an excellent representative for our team. Nice stop there. You got Dawson Prock coming in. Of course, Elijah Tomlin with the great stop there on the screen play to the outside. Coach Trujillo coaches our corners, our defensive backs. Love seeing him with those seniors, Cameron Watts and JT. Just the celebration, the excitement that our guys have, and the relationships that our guys have with our coaches.
There's that great tackle by Jacob.
Jake Rogers, nice job with Jake there, junior linebacker on the quarterback. Nice stop. Darius Boone on the screen play down in the corner. Part of a third quarter score there. Darius holding that ball high and tight. Nice job. Love this one here. Outstanding job by Stefan. Stefan on the other end of that's a 43-yard punt. And outstanding job. And of course, the support groups that we have, our athletic trainers under the guidance of Dan Newman. Got some seniors in there. Love what those students do for us.
Hadn't it changed in high school football, the amount of help you have from, there was a time when nobody had trainers and doctors on the sidelines. If something happened, you had to get an ambulance, and what you guys have here, and most high schools do, but Dan, of course, is groundbreaking here. You guys have such great help.
We do. We have great support. You know, you look at the pictures, but I mean, everything from the video coordination, the things that we do, our student assistants that help us with that, you know, Mr. Kelly's been filming games for us for many years, and of course students there. Dan Newman, you know, there's a staff of 9 students there the other night, just tending to every need that our kids had. A big part of our team. I tell you, every year we've won a championship. All those people are getting rings as well because they're a big part of the team.
Absolutely, and they should. So now you're in a time of the year in district play when everything's important. You got your points district-wise again, but you're also in a time of year when you really want to build, as you mentioned, toward the playoffs. And I really felt that against Mustang. So what's the next step in that?
Well, we're getting the schedule's really playing well for us because increasingly the teams are getting more and more competitive with the way that our district is laid out. Putnam City North, Moore is the next game down the line. Those two teams, PC North's got a lot of returning players for us, had a quarterback that gave us fits, a defense that was very stingy last year. We know they're undefeated right now. PC North is coming in 5-0. They're only allowing 9 points a game defensively. They're scoring almost 40. So the schedule is setting up to keep the attention of our kids. And so for us, we want to continue to build on that. You could see a big difference in the way we broke the huddle, you know, against Owasso. The first time that we'd huddled up around here in probably 10, 12 years felt like. And so we were a little sloppy coming in and out. And last week, very crisp with the substitutions, receivers getting lined up. Saw a lot of improvement. We just want to continue down that track.
What is it PC North does defensively that's been so effective?
Well, the one thing about it is very athletic. They have good blitzing game. They're going to play man free or maybe cover 3. The other interesting thing, if you're looking in from a schematic standpoint, is to run the odd stack defense, and that was something that was pretty prevalent for a few years, but it's been gone for a while. Broken Arrow broke it out, kind of surprised us with it the first game of the year, and caught us on our heels. So it'll be interesting to see if our offense has a better game plan for the odd stack this time.
Well, at least you know about it, because that can be a real challenge for an offensive lineman. Where those guys going, which gaps are they going to? But you get the feeling you're getting that momentum. That's what you want to feel, is that you're getting better, and I think you are.
Very proud of our kids and our staff. Just the tenacity that they have stayed with, using the theme of uncommon, kept fighting through adversity and getting better each and every week.
Let's get another win and make that common. We'll see you at Union Tuttle Stadium on Friday night.